Hang on, so where's the smiley? Is there? Oh, there it is. There, I see it. I see it. Right, so this is the next edition of That Was the Week That Was. And today, yeah, we're going to be, let's have a look, picking a paper from, oh, crumbling. Crumbling, oh, crumble. Right, okay, I'm going to have to sweep that up now. It's another job. Right, give me a number between 3 and 7. 4, okay. So that was, right, so that's 3, 4. So it's this one here. And this one here, have we done it before? No, right? So today's paper, right, that was the week that was, yeah, is, let's have a look, is the, oh, December the 20th, 1969, okay, and it went to, does that say One Harrow? Yeah, at the bottom there, can we see that? Or One Harris. Well, it was delivered anyway. You know, like when I used to mark the papers when I was little. Well, you wouldn't, if you weren't there, because I was only little. Yeah. And let's have a look. New Musical Express, week ending December the 20th, 1969, and just to, I should just mention, what is it I want to mention? Oh yeah, last episode was April the 12th, 1964, or was it 67? I think it was 64, yeah, and, no, it's 67, well that might be the episode before, but there was, one of the things I missed out that we were reading, yeah, was on that particular day there was new releases, and one of the new releases that was being promoted in the paper was a single by the Drag Set, yeah, called Night and Day, yeah, and I think it was on CBS. Now most people don't know it because no one bloody bought it at the time, right? And it is a big, yeah, mod psych record. So if you don't know it, yeah, what was it? Night and Day, the Drag Set, yeah. I think I've only ever seen a demo copy, yeah. But it's a massive mod psych single that was being advertised big time in the paper, so I don't know how I missed it. But that was last week's That Was the Week That Was. So today we're doing, as I say, the week ending Friday, December the 20th, 1969. Yeah, so just a little over a week away from, yeah, the next decade, 1970. Okay, so this would have been, I think there would have been one more issue, or maybe they just take most of Christmas off, I don't know. And the front page there, let's have a look. There we go, talks about Harrison, Clapton, Lennon again, Tracy by the Cufflinks, yeah, and it mentions on the front there, I think you can see it, Peter Grant wishes you a happy Christmas from Jeff Beck, Terry Reid, Led Zeppelin, and introducing Stoner Crows, that's RAK Music Management Limited, and also there Mickey Most wishes you a happy Christmas from Jeff Beck, Donovan, Herman's Hermits, Terry Reid, and welcomes Mary Hopkin. Yeah, so this is December the 20th, 1969, and I'm going to go on to the next page because front page was, oh, torn it, that's torn it, oh, and just to show you that it is actually the Christmas episode, yeah, there's an article there, I think we can all see it, yeah, Lennon, yeah, bore, fool or saint, yeah, they say that John Lennon is insane, a fool and a bore. They call him an embarrassment, a joke, a man too interested in his own publicity. They talk about white bags, long hair, posing nude, pirate ships, recording in a hotel room, staying in bed for a week, more money than sense, insulting the Queen, hurting his Aunt Mimi, and being dead by 40. So this is December the 20th, 1969, and apparently he's talking about all those things and being dead by 40 and insulting the Queen. And pirate ships posing nude, white bags, long hair, yeah. And so that was what? That was 50 years ago. And clearly the music industry has really, yeah, gained a pace from what John Lennon was about, allegedly, in this article, yeah. And I'm sure many would agree, in 50 years on, the music industry has really cleaned up his act, yeah. And you don't get any more of this posing nude, pirate ships, long hair, any of that, do ya? Yeah, so we've got John Lennon to thank for that, yeah. There you go. Forgive them, Lord. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Right, okay, I'm going to shut up. So yeah, that was the Christmas episode. John Lennon getting a bit of a doing there for posing nude, yeah. Because it's not like, yeah, that sort of thing works for, yeah, most artists, does it? Yeah. Begs the question why they keep doing it. A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all from, oh, can we see all the pictures? Got some lovely pictures there. We've got Cliff Richard there in the centre with some nice rosy cheeks, yeah. Not posing nude. And to his left we've got a woman, and to his right we got a woman, yeah, which could be, oh, one of them's Olivia Newton-John, so that could be there. That could be Olivia Newton-John. What do you think? Is that Olivia? Don't look like Olivia Newton-John. Yeah, but if it is, because that's definitely not Olivia Newton-John. Yeah, that one there. So that could be Judith Durham, who I've never heard of. Yeah, and you got a few others there. Oh, there is, look, the man. Yeah, Hank Marvin looking. He's wearing my glasses. Look, he is wearing. Look. Hank Marvin, he's wearing my glasses. Can we see that? Yeah? There's Hank. Just there, yeah? Can we see that? Hank. Who else we got? So this is the last week of the 60s, right? The bottom right hand corner. Don't know who that is. Who's that? Anyone see? Who's that? Can you see those? I don't know any of them. But apparently there could be. That is definitely Cliff Richard. There you go, Cliff, wishing Merry Christmas with, well, he's certainly got a shirt on. Yeah. Don't know what he's got on underneath because they're only doing a headshot. Yeah, so the guys at the bottom, yeah, one of them must be, that could be Dickie Valentine, I don't know. There's Glenn Weston, Joe Rolls. I think that was Dickie Valentine, that one there, for those of you that don't know. Yeah, big in the 50s, early 50s as well, Dickie Valentine. I'm sure that's Dickie Valentine there. Yeah, and he's looking great. That would have been 20 years after his heyday. Yeah, he might be offended by that. All right, should we say 15 years after his heyday then? Yeah. All right then, Dickie. 10 years after his heyday. Right? But there we go. Let's have a look. What's next? Have a Maxi Christmas. Maxi singles. These are it's more about, what's his name? John. Yeah. Oh, what have we got here? Oh, should we go straight onto the charts? What have we got? Well, let's do the charts, okay. Now, believe it or not, yeah, the week, yeah, we're taking the mickey out of, what's his name? What's the guy's name? John Lennon, there, yeah, so 1969, last week, Christmas. He'll be dead by 40, he says. And at number 1, believe it or not, was Rolf Harris. two little boys, yeah? Two little boys had two little toys, Rolf Harris, yeah? So whilst they're all taking the mickey out of John Lennon for posing nude, which I'm sure a lot of his fans would have been quite engaged by, that's the word I'm looking for, yeah? All the reporters, all the press, they took their eye off the ball, yeah? And didn't really dig up, yeah, what was going on underneath the surface with Rolf Harris and his #1 smash, Two Little Boys, yeah? But to be fair, Chuck Berry, he put them all straight, didn't he? Yeah, a few months later, because he went to #1 with what? Yeah, what did Chuck Berry go to #1 with? Yeah, he went to #1 with My Ding-a-Ling. Straight up, Chuck Berry, yeah? Way after his heyday, 1970, yeah? Yeah, 1971, but I don't think it was far after Two Little Boys. He went to #1s with My Ding-a-Ling. I'm going to sing it. My Ding-a-Ling, My Ding-a-Ling, I want you to play with My Ding-a-Ling. Yeah? Unbelievable. Yeah? Right, and for those of you that wanna pour scorn on the cut of my jib there, I'm just gonna show you. There it is, Rolf Harris. Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, which I think was a hit that year or maybe earlier for Cliff Richard. Congratulations. Yeah, congratulations, Rolf Harris. Yeah, there we go. Two Little Boys. And there's the picture. He's looking a bit like... Oh, he's looking... It's sort of Edwardian, but he's looking a little bit like... No, I'm not going to say it. But he is holding the hand of... the hands of two little boys. Yeah, with the strapline, it just had to be a #1. So there you go. This is the New Musical Express Friday, week ending December the 20th, 1969, right? And promoting, yeah, Two Little Boys by Rolf Harris, yeah, which was at #4 the week before and is now at #1, yeah, and that was as a Wednesday, December the 17th, 1969, 2 days earlier, and that is the actual picture there, yeah, there it is. Congratulations, Rolf Harris, Two Little Boys, yeah, and there's the picture, Edwardian dress, looking very svelte and wealthy, yeah, holding hands with, I think they're two little boys. They've both got longer hair. One's wearing a boater, yeah, with a strap line, yeah. It just had to be a #1, yeah. I'd say that is very apposite. A big, fat, yeah, juicy, yeah, #1, yeah. There it is, Rolf Harris. Right, I think we've done enough of that. Let's have a look. What else have we got? Erotica, Rita. That was on a weird label. Was it on... Anyway, what else have we got? Well, let's just go down here, right? Just having a look, right? In the top 10, in at #10 was the Onion song, Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell. In at oh, that's #8, sorry, it was #10 the week before. In at #10 is Call Me #1, the Tremolos, yeah? And it's really weird because I was just about to say, yeah, well, I wasn't about to, I was only saying it because I mentioned the Tremolos, but the other day I was on Facebook and we were doing, what was it? Oh, it's Ready, Steady, Go. Yeah, it's a site for people who were either there or know the programme, and you can only talk about bands that have been on the programme. Yeah, and this is only, I think it was yesterday actually. Yeah. What's the day today? What's the day? Yeah. Is it the 9th or 10th of April? Something like that. 2021. And I was on the Facebook site and someone, because it's like with the Ready Steady Go, it's invite only, and someone posted something to say congratulations to someone for being accepted onto the site, and the person they were congratulating, this is no word of a lie, yeah, this was yesterday, yeah, was Brian Paul of Brian Paul and the Tremolo, straight up, yeah, it's just been accepted onto the site, yeah, and obviously a lot of people that are affiliated with the site started making comments, yeah, and to sort of welcome Brian Paul to the Ready Steady Go site. And it turns out that Brian Paul and the Tremolos were the first ever band to appear on the first ever episode of Ready Steady Go. So I'm presuming this would have been in 1963. I didn't read the whole post on the Facebook site, but Brian Paul, yeah, the Foot and the Tremolos, the first band ever to appear on Ready Steady Go. And for my money, I was saying, and I weren't doing this just to, I was doing it just to, see you were there. I was doing it because for my money, yeah, I love my soul, I love my ska, and I love my R&B, yeah, and a lot of what the Tremolos do has certainly elements of R&B and to a lesser extent soul, but for my money, the Tremolos were one of the greatest, if not the greatest, of 60s pop bands who penned some of the greatest, almost chart-chopping tune, almost, who penned, well they didn't actually pen this particular tune, but performed some of the greatest 60s pop records ever. In particular, my particular favourite, I said, was Here Comes My Baby, yeah, which was in 1967. For those of you that don't know it, Here Comes My Baby, the Tremolos, yeah, featuring Brian Paul, yeah, up there as one of the greatest pop records, 60s pop records of all time, for my money. Yeah, it's just a wonderful, wonderful record. So that's the Tremolos in at number 10. Number 9, you've got All I Have to Do Is Dream, Bobby Gentry and Glenn Campbell. Number 8, The Onion song, Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell. Number 7, Winter World of Love, Engelbert Humperdinck, yeah. And then in at number 6, this is 1969, remember, yeah, Suspicious Minds. Who was Suspicious Minds? I'll sing it. We're caught in a trap, can't get out, you know I need you, I love you baby, why can't you see what you're doing to me? And when I'm even dear, and we can't go on together with suspicious minds. Yeah, who is it? Is it Elvis Presley, Cliff Richard, or Stevie Wonder? Stevie Wonder? Was my singing that bad? It was, wasn't it? So, no, it was Elvis Presley. Yeah, it was supposed to be Elvis Presley. I think that sounded a bit more like Jim Moyer. Who's Jim Moyer? Is Jim Moyer, yeah, David Mitchell, yeah, Tony Pony, or who's the third? I'm trying to think of the third one. Is Jim Moyer? I can't even remember what his stage name is now. Jim Moyer. Right, it's Jim Moyer, Tony Pony, David Mitchell, or Vic Reeves? Sweetie. Jim Moyer, who is he? He is. Did you say Vic Reeves? Who did you say? I think you said Vic Reeves. Oh, it doesn't matter. No, it is Vic Reeves. Right, okay, so at number 5 you got Blue Mink, Melting Pot. Number, is your head, do you want me to brush it back a bit? Is that better? Is that better? I can get a brush. No, you okay? Where's the smiley? Oh, yeah, so number 4, Sugar Sugar. Number 3, who's Yester Me, Yester You, Yesterday? Is that Stevie Wonder, Diana Ross, or is it Jimmy Savile? Yester You, Yester Me, Yesterday, is that? Does it sound like a Tamla Motown tune? Oh, right, okay. Well, it was Stevie Wonder. Number 2, Ruby, Don't Take Your Love to Down, Kenny Rogers in the first edition. Number 1, we've already done. In the top 30, there's Jimmy Cliff. He was at number 16 with Wonderful World, Beautiful People. But he's going down the charts, so he must have been higher. Right, Return of Django, The Upsetters. So that's Lee Scratch Perry there. In at number 25, again, is going down. Yeah. Yeah. Someday We'll Be Together again, Diana Ross and the Supremes. So I presume that's marking their demise or the band split at any rate. I don't think it was that far after that they split. What Does It Take, Junior Walker, that's in there. Oh, this was a good top 30. There were some really, really good tunes. Green River, Creedence Clearwater Revival. Yeah, some good stuff. Right, okay, Britain's top 20 LPs. Yeah. In at number 1, Abbey Road, The Beatles. Yeah. Yeah. So they might not like looking at John Lennon's penis, but they certainly love his music. Yeah. Because I would have still been in napping. No wonder I'm scarred, isn't it? John Lennon parading himself around and nude. Five years ago, in at number 1, I Feel Fine, The Beatles. 1959, 10 years ago, What Do You Want was Adam Faith. And 15 years ago, in at number 1 was Let's Have Another Party. Okay, sweetie, you sure? Right, okay, so we've done the charts. Yeah, what else have we got? Let's open it up, let's have a look. 19 concerts set for Nice. Yeah, that's Nice, isn't it? Near Cannes. Yeah. So that's 19 concerts. New Moody Blues. I presume Mac is Fleetwood Mac. Kenny Rogers, Julie Felix. I think she did We're All Going to the Zoo Tomorrow, something like that. I think that was Julie Felix. She obviously did other stuff, but on the strength of that, I don't really know any of her other tunes. Joe Cocker, he's returning from his American tour. Yeah, and he's going to be doing Wimbledon. He's going to be doing Wimbledon joints. He's going to be doing Wimbledon joints. Yeah. I always thought Wimbledon was a posh area. Yeah, London Lyceum, yes, it's Joe Cocker anyway. Joe Cocker actually, like many of these artists, you know, he got, I think 68, he got a number 1 with a little help from my friends. And weirdly enough, yeah, some of his friends, when he was very much younger, were the Beatles, yeah? Or at least I think they were friends, but because the Beatles were writing so many songs, like in 63, 64, they used to give a lot of their songs away, and one of them they gave away was to an unknown guy called Joe Cocker, yeah, and I don't know if he was known as Joe Cocker back then, I think he was, yeah, Joseph. And so this was 5 years before his number 1, and he released a record on Decca called, written by the Beatles, or McCartney, Lennon, called I'll Cry Instead. And it's an out and out belting rock and roll beat tune, really brilliant, yeah. Didn't go nowhere. Most of the copies out there are demo copies. It's called I'll Cry Instead, written by Lennon McCartney, and features Joe Cocker, yeah. So there you go. So Joe Cocker there is his first single, I'll Cry Instead, out and out rocker, brilliant record, went nowhere, written by Lennon McCartney, and so I think, I think we really can forgive John Lennon for showing off his penis. I really think that article was strong, too strong. What else have we got? Oh. I'm trying to read something. Arthur Connolly. Yeah, Arthur Connolly, he's very famous for a very famous soul tune, and he used to appear a lot around London, I think. I'm sure he did, because one of my friends used to go to quite a few of his gigs, certainly a couple as far as I'm aware, locally, yeah. And he did sweet soul music, Arthur Connolly. Yeah, he's appearing at the London Royal Albert Hall on February the 22nd. So it's going to be 1970. It's going to be, the following year. Yeah, and he's appearing with Sam and Dave. Yeah, Sam and Dave. Yeah, and Joe Tex and Clarence Carter. Yes, it's a big soul sort of clan party. And for those of you that again don't know these artists, but don't know that they all used to perform on the same stage, they even used to release records, yeah, sung by all of them, yeah, under the moniker of the Soul Clan, yeah, which went nowhere, but the records are absolutely stonking. So if you like your soul music, you like Arthur Connolly, Clarence Carter, he was Patches, I'm depending on your son, not to do the things I've done. Sam and Dave, soothe me baby, soothe me, featured a lot in the Blues Brothers, yeah, and Joe Tex, he did some big tunes, I just can't remember any of them, but he did. Clarence Carter, Thread the Needle Knows. They all used to not only perform on stage together, but they all used to sing together and release records as a soul clan. But they're hard to find. Here, look. Stop press. Cliff Richard is to star in a dramatic role on stage for the first time in his career. He plays the part of Clive Harrington in a revival of Peter Shaffer's Five-Finger Exercise. So there you go. Yeah, Peter Shaffer's Five-Finger Exercise. Yeah. John Lennon appearing nude. Yeah. And Rolf Harris and two little boys. It really beggars belief that any of this got printed, to be honest with you, doesn't it? JJ Jackson there to sign a long-term deal. JJ Jackson, for those that don't know, he was billed as the greatest little soul band in the world, because he had such a big sound. And one of the tunes that he does that is just, it's hard to, his soul, and the Small Faces, are up there as, the best British mob band, authentic mob band of all time, yeah. But JJ Jackson, Small Faces, one of their EPs, they did a record called Come See Me, yeah. Now JJ Jackson, yeah, he does the seminal version of the same record, Come See Me, and it's an out and out belting soul tune, yeah. It just knocks your bollocks off, yeah. And it's called Come See Me. As I say, it's the same tune that the Small Faces did at the same time, yeah. But the way JJ Jackson does it, if you ain't heard it and you like your soul, it's JJ Jackson on Come See Me on a Strike label, and it's just a belter, absolute belter. What else have we got here? Joe Cocker's January dates, yeah. I would have liked to have gone to that. Ringo Starr is to make the annual Wireless for the Blind Christmas appeal. He will be heard speaking on behalf of the... You okay, sweetie? Do you want me to Brush it back. You sure? Oh, there's a John Mayall tour. Hang on, these concerts, right? So we're talking about concerts in and around London and Croydon. Yeah, local, South Coast. Yeah, concerts have been set up by John and Tony Smith, and they include the Who Tour, dates in late February and early March, and the Smith office. Yeah, that's John and Tony. They're promoting the next John Mayall tour, scheduled for May. So that's John Mayall, the Who, all in the new year. Yeah. First British dates have now been set for the reformed Small Faces. Yeah. So there you go. So you got 1969. You got the 60s drawing to a close, but then you got the Small Faces. You got John Mayall, the Who. They're all doing their tours. So wonderful music. Oh. Makes me salivate thinking about it, and then I realise it's 50 years old, this newspaper. You know, so we kind of missed the boat, but there you go. What have we got next? Let's have a look. Oh, that is... Who are those guys there? Right, there you go, at the bottom there you got... Can we see that? Those guys there. Okay, can you see it? Those guys at the bottom. And I've got a feeling Pat, Danny, Rich, Bob, Davey, Andy and Joe. That is the cufflinks, yeah? For those of you who've never seen the cufflinks, let alone heard of them, yeah, well, it's the other way around, but anyway, that is what the cufflinks look like. Okay, there you go. Yeah, almost as many people in the band as Davey, Dickie, Nicky, Teacher, Bitchy, Davey, Fred, Judy, Disco. Oh, okay, and we got, oh, what else have we got now? I don't know who that is. It's Roger Whittaker. Yeah, and there you go, that's Roger Whittaker for those of you who like folky, beardy people. Yeah, and that is a bit disrespectful because Roger Whittaker, he did actually do, believe it or not, he did some good rock and roll stuff as well, but it didn't go nowhere and no one knows it, but he, you know, the guy was quality, just needs a bit of a shave, that's it. Beatles reject 2 million. Beatles reject. 2 American promoters have within the last week attempted to persuade the Beatles to return to the concert. Yeah. Guaranteed income of at least 2 million. So that's the Beatles, 2 million. And apparently they've turned it down. Yeah, so there you go. So there you go. John Lennon, the apparent Willie show offer, yeah, is not so much bothered about the money as he is appearing nude in bed. Yeah. See, for me it's just jealousy and spite, because if you ask most people what they want to do, they just want to lie in bed in the nude, yeah? And if they can write music at the same time, yeah, then I'd say that's a wonderful thing. So let's big up those that like to lie in bed naked, yeah, either writing or listening to music. Yeah, what do you think? And I think we're going to stop it there, because I think we should. Deep Purple's classic, yeah, the Archies. New York stands up for Jethro, the Archies, Sugar Sugar, Rave. I'm trying to find something of interest. Swamp Music is the new sound. Yeah, oh look, yeah, there you go, Swamp Music. They call it Swamp Rock, and they mention Creedence Clearwater Revival, Tony Joe White, and of course Delaney and Bonnie and Friends. It's there you go, Swamp Rock, 1969. I think we're going to stop you there. Deep Purple's classic and pop get together. What else have we got? On the Road with Jethro Tull. Yeah. Why is it a drag? John Lennon again. Dave Bowie, Phillips, what's he releasing? Dave Bowie's releasing something. Oh. Radio Luxembourg. Oh. Nothing. Oh, the paper's falling apart. I'm just trying to find something to show people. Oh, there's a picture of Tom Jones. There you go. I think Tom Jones there. Can you see him? Yeah, Tom Jones. Yeah, wishing us. No, he's not actually wishing us a Merry Christmas. But he don't need to because you can see it's written all over his face. There he is, Tom Jones. Look at him. Yeah. Hey. Tom Jones. Look at that. Right. And for those of you that mentions Johnny Johnson and the Bandwagon. Yeah, there we go. Johnny Johnson and the Bandwagon, who did the original Breaking Down the Walls of Heartache. And I've got a feeling our mate Janos, I've got a feeling he did the keys. He certainly played. He was the keys man, organ man for Johnny Johnson and the Bandwagon for quite a while early on. I know that. Yeah. And they've got a new tour starting in January 1970. So it'd be interesting to find out if Janos was actually on that tour. Yeah, I suspect he was. And another band there they mentioned, Ray McVeigh and his band of the day, Britain's most popular band, Ray McVeigh. Yeah, and a lot of people ain't heard of Ray McVeigh. If you like your R&B, your British R&B, yeah, check out Ray McVeigh because they are the bollocks, they really are. Yeah, Girls, 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 fantastic bargain. Pantyhose, yeah, mentioning pantyhose there. Okay, so you can get your pantyhose here. And finally, what have we got? What have we got? Nothing, we should stop it there, what do you mean? Yeah. Johnny Johnson and the Bandwagon, they did Breaking Down the Walls of Heartache, which was covered by, who was it? Was it covered by Specials, Bad Manners or Dexys Midnight Runners? It was covered by Dexys, but Johnny Johnson and the Bandwagon, I think they were the first to do it in '68, and I think that's when Janos was involved with the band. Yeah, and there's also a picture of the fashion there. Yeah, if you like to go retro, you can see. Can you see that? Yeah, a bit of the fashion there. You've got the Toledo outfit. You've got the suede fringed waistline. I'm not sure if you can see that. The world famous cavern flares. The Toledo is the satin look. The loose sleeved. I don't know. Something. There we go. Are we done? Oh, should we stop it there? I think we should stop it there. What do you think? Oh, low battery. Yeah, I think we're going to have to stop it there. Where's the smiley? Just show a bit of the paper for those people that... Hang on, where is it? So there's Johnny Johnson and the Bandwagon there. Ray McVeigh and his band of the day, Britain's most popular band. Most people haven't heard of. Joe Loss. Okay, look, there's the cavern flares. The suede fringed waistliner. And you've got the Toledo shirt. Yeah, okay, and There you go. That's enough, isn't it? That's enough. And that's a picture of Tom, 1969. There we go. That's enough, isn't it? Yeah? Hello? Hello, lovely. Ah, right, okay. And that was the week that was, and that was, right, Friday. Where is it? There we go, Friday, week ending December the 20th, 1969. And there we have it. Okay, and I think we're gonna, and that's it. There you go, that is John Lennon there. Bore, Fool or Saint. Yeah, and that was by Alan Smith. Yeah, too busy writing about John Lennon. Completely took his eye off the ball and nothing about, yeah, what's his name? Where was he? Where's the guy's name? You know, the other guy. Where is it? Okay. Find it now. This paper's falling apart. What was the guy's name? You know, the one who did. I don't think people want to see actually, but I'm gonna try and find it if I can, because it's here somewhere. Who are those guys? The Plastic Ono Band. There we go. A few people there. Okay. Ono to Ono, 1984. There you go. And that is looks like Keith Richard. Not Keith Richard. Keith Moon. That is Keith Moon, isn't it? That is Keith Moon. Yeah, definitely. I know it is. That picture there. You got John Lennon. Yeah. Because Keith Moon was mates with Ringo Starr. George Harrison. Yeah. And that is a picture there of, yeah, Keith Moon. That is definitely Keith Moon. I don't know. I probably do know some of the others. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So we're not going to end with a picture of Ralph Harris. We're going to end with a picture of Keith Moon. And there's a little article here about the Who's Coliseum rave. If it were not for a rather boring and pretentious... Oh, I can't be bothered. Ah, hello. Hello, sweetie. Hello. Hello. That's it.